Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, Has God indeed said you shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the middle of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. Then the serpent said to the woman, You will not surely die, for God knows that in the day that you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Genesis 3, verses 1 through 5. The atmosphere of Eden was one of perfect love, trust, and confidence between God and man. Then came the great Cynic, whispering into the woman's ear, You're being brainwashed. Eat of the forbidden tree, and you will be as gods, knowing good and evil. Don't be naive. Insist on your rights, and never accept anything on the basis of mere authority. This has been the message of the great Cynic from then until now. Sin came into the world when man allowed himself to be influenced to distrust God. Sin thrives when cynicism prevails. When we see someone who is expending great efforts in Christian work, we often ask, I wonder what he's getting out of this. When someone lives very carefully, we call him a legalist. When someone seems to have exemplary character, we call him a square. When someone gives liberally to good causes, we accuse them of trying to buy divine or even human favor. We're so afraid of being gullible that we look at every good thing with a cynical eye. If you want a shortcut to wretchedness, get to the place where you do not believe in anybody. Some people seem to cultivate this disposition as if it were an asset, but it's not an asset. It is the worst possible liability. If you want to make a hell for yourself right here and now, cultivate the habit of seeing a selfish motive behind every seemingly unselfish act. When we immediately question things or dismiss all positive things as being disingenuous, we inadvertently create the very reality we are trying to avoid. If someone's motives is constantly being questioned, or their good deeds are constantly ignored or found to be disqualified or dismissed in some way, at some point they will no longer see the point of trying to do good when it will be interpreted as bad anyway, thereby slowly but surely making the cynic's assumptions an unfortunate self-fulfilling prophecy. It is better to err occasionally on the side of optimism than on the side of cynicism. To make the mistake of thinking well of an unworthy person is not nearly as serious as to impugn the motives of a good person. And as always, think on these things.